You've probably been told the key to a healthy gut is fiber. Eat more fiber, you gotta feed the good bacteria, and you're done. And fiber does matter, but there was a Stanford experiment that suggests that it's only part of the picture and that different foods do very different jobs when it comes to your gut health. So in this experiment, researchers took a small group of healthy adults, and for 17 weeks, they had one group ramp up fiber and the other group was ramping up their fermented food intake. So things like yogurt and kefir, sauerkraut and kimchi and kombucha. And both diets changed the gut, just along different lines. So the fiber eaters got a real metabolic upgrade. Their gut microbes produce more short-chain fatty acids like butyrate, and this is what keeps your gut lining healthy and keeps it sealed and keeps the inflammation low. But the fermented group shifted on a different axis. Their gut grew more diverse, so more species in the mix and a more resilient ecosystem. And the researchers saw a real decrease in inflammatory proteins in the blood. And one of those inflammatory signals was interleukin-6, which is a very important marker tied to heart disease and diabetes. Now, the inflammation piece was a secondary finding, and it was a small study, so I would view it as a signal and not the final word, but it points in the same direction as a growing stack of research on fermented foods. Sometimes they're all lumped together, but fiber and fermented foods, they do different jobs. Fiber feeds and equips the microbes that you already have, but fermented foods, they bring in new ones and they may help settle inflammation, and that's why we want both. So if you've been all in on fiber and skipping the fermented side, that's the piece to add. And just start with your favorite fermented food. For some people it's yogurt, and for some it's kimchi or sauerkraut or kefir. And then if you want to take it to another level, that's when you rotate through several of these because each fermented food carries different species.